up, guys? Hey, real quick, today I want to do something a little bit different. I have a whiteboard that I bought. It just arrived today. Amazon is amazing. They do same day, next day deliveries. Unbelievable. I love that stuff. And today, 2-1 buy down. I'm sure many of you have heard about this. Maybe for some it's not. But man, if you haven't, please continue watching, because this is a tool. If you're a real estate agent, you're a borrower thinking of buying your home in this easy market, I would say, then keep watching. What's up, guys? This is Steve with AUE Lending, your mortgage broker in the Bay Area. We're lending in California, Florida, and I know the market is painful right now, guys. I've seen it. I've seen rates change 0.5% overnight, and right now we're at a point where it's pretty much average rate is creeping around 7.5. It does go down a little bit, it goes up, but guys, I want to share something with you just to give you a little bit of some tools to not lose hope in this kind of market, because lenders are becoming creative. They're giving some pretty cool options for you that you could still capitalize on a much lower rate. And in some cases, like we're gonna take a look at an example real quick, in some cases the monthly payment savings could be as much as $1,000 per month. Hang tight, let's take a look. So let's take a look at a pretty standard situation, scenario. Let's say the purchase price of a house is going to be $1 million with $200,000 down payment, which is 20%. So that means the loan balance would be $800,000. Now the rate today is 7.375. Keep in mind, we're talking about conventional rates. This same scenario you could do as little as 5% down. So if client doesn't have 200,000, you could do 50,000. But in this case, I wanted to keep it simple, just to let you know like what is available. So let's take a look. So 800,000 loan, 7.375, 30-year fix. So the monthly payment is $5,525. This is principal and interest. Now, a purchase for $1 million, just from experience, I know it's gonna have property tax and insurance about $1,150, and which makes it $6,675. Now today we're talking about a program that's called 2-1 buy down. So the start rate today is 7.375. During the first year of your mortgage, the interest rate is actually going to be 5.375. 5.375, and the monthly payment becomes $4,479, which is $1,045 per month lower than the initial rate. Now keep in mind, this is only for the first year. The second year, the interest rate is going to become 6.375. Keep in mind, this is a 30-year fixed loan. There's no adjustments. There's no, even if you get past the year 3, 4, 5, which is highly unlikely. I imagine most of these borrowers are going to get out of this loan in the next 12 to 18 months. However, this is a really cool tool in order to have lower payments until you refinance and get into a house while it's not crazy overbidding. Believe me, I've bought my own house in March of 2022, and it was a totally different market. If you think right now higher interest rate is painful, imagine when you're having to buy a house with 20 different people that wants to buy that house too, and it's just back and forth, 50,000, 100,000. Believe me, this is much better. So let's take a look. So interest rate for the second year, let's see, 800,000, 6.375, 30 years, that's more like it, 4,990. Now let's take a look at the difference between year 1 and year 3, which is $534 per month. Now I've already kind of done the math, but $1,045 the first year, the savings that you have for the whole year, it's about $13,000, and then $534 the savings that you have in year 2 when the rate goes to 6,375 is going to be about $7,000. So all in all, it's going to be $19,000. Now keep in mind, I rounded up just to make it simple. This is a YouTube video. I don't want to keep drawing numbers, cents for you guys. Keeping it simple. The idea is this is a program that is paid by the seller. That's the one requirement in this. This is required to be paid by the seller. Now, the type of market we're in right now, you might look at a house that's $1 million. It might have been 1.15 6 months ago. But right now it's $1 million. It's sitting on the market 3-4 weeks, and you're thinking, wow, I want to give less. I want to give maybe $20,000-$25,000 less to see if they'll take it, which they probably would as a seller. But you have an option to, instead of doing a reduction in price, just to use that $20,000 or 19, and then ask the seller to credit it back to you. And when they do that, you could take advantage of this program. Guys, $1 million house, which probably 6-7 months ago was close to 1.2, you're getting it the first year at a rate that's 5,375. Monthly payment $4,500. Yes, you'll have tax and insurance in there, which will make it a little bit higher, but those things are tax deductible. I will do a separate video just so you guys understand a little bit more about taxes and how $7,000 per month payment on the mortgage side is not the same thing as a $7,000 payment on the rent side. Not even talking about equity appreciation and over time wealth accumulation. We're just talking about straight payments. Again, separate video. Today I wanted to go over the 2-1 buy down. Yeah, so guys, any questions, please leave your comments. If you're a real estate agent and you don't know about this program, I think you're missing out a little bit, because this could be very advantageous, especially if a buyer is saying that, oh, I changed my mind, the interest rate is too high. You have to understand why they're saying that. They're saying that because it's the payment shock, which is true. I mean, we're talking about 5,375. This rate was around just a month and a half ago, and that's $1,000 difference. So yes, that makes sense why it's scary. But there's programs that can pretty much go back in time and give that borrower the same payment that they were expecting, and they get to buy in a market like this. So guys, like the channel, hit subscribe. I'm gonna do a lot more of these. Looking forward to connecting. And again, any questions, please leave a comment below. See you guys on the next video.